I'll talk about mentors in a bit, but first I want to talk about the mentees because this is the
Mhm.
most difficult part of the whole process,
Yeah.
right? How will I get the proper people to apply? What will I
Yeah.
look in them and how will they get selected?
Yes, so this is key. How can you reach those people and how you can bring value to them? This is something that we thought about really hard, and it's all about providing a good community where they can
Mm-hmm.
discuss uh, their desires, their skills, what they want to accomplish, and
Right?
by creating these safe environments where we can form a community around them. And
Mm-hmm.
so there are several periods around this. So there's the
Right.
application period, and there's the
Mm-hmm.
contribution period. The
Mm-hmm.
contribution period is essential to find those people. So the best way
Right.
for I saw that somebody asked, what's the best way for us to get in GSOC or whatever program? The best way is to start contributing, uh,
Mm-hmm.
be it in codes, be it creating tutorial, sharing your
Mm-hmm.
own learning experience, and as a DevRel, you have to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you provide this opportunity to them. So you
Right.
create a safe space for people to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
You can help them to create tutorials, share those information, connecting people and connecting ideas. So
Right.
this is a way to approach, and it's kind of interesting because I believe my personal opinion is not that the project or the organization is going to select who is
Mm-hmm.
going to be part of GSOC or who is going to be
Right.
part of a mentorship. It's the mentees themselves, the contributors. The more engaged that they are going to self-select themselves. So somebody who's
Right.
really interested into learning Rust or WebAssembly or
Mm-hmm.
cybersecurity, and they really show up, they publish tutorials, they share this over social media, they contribute with codes, they will be self-selecting themselves. And
Right.
even for some reason, if they don't get selected,
Mm-hmm.
if, for example, the organization doesn't have enough mentorship to
Mm-hmm.
receive that person, even
Mm-hmm.
so, he will have created a portfolio of contributions, and this
Mm-hmm.
will help him to find another opportunity. So
Right.
uh, that's my recommendation for the mentees and potential
Right.
mentees.
Right. And this is very interesting because you mentioned that it's not for the company. Now, for example, here Google or GitHub or any other company that is hosting this thing to actually select the mentees. It's up to the organization. So the
Yeah,
organization will have their own processes, right? So maybe one organization needs someone who is like a lot into a particular tech stack. Somebody needs
yeah,
a lot who is into documentation. It depends on their needs particularly. So one
exactly.
mentee needs to understand those points for sure. But
Mhm.
if I am running a program, I would be looking into having some kind of a standardization all across because I don't want it to be very vague, right? So how will I enforce that and how will I talk to these organizations to have like a special way of doing this, right? Or maybe how can I implement something from my side to do it?
Mhm. Perfect. So I think it's really important for you to have a guide to explain
Mm-hmm.
what's the process going to be. Should be
Mm-hmm.
very transparent with the mentees, the potential mentees, and explain to them why it's important, why it would be important for them to join if they're interested, how they
Mm-hmm.
have a contributing guide as well. How can you get
Right.
started? What are
Mm-hmm.
you looking for? How can
Mm-hmm.
those individuals grow and learn?
Mm-hmm.
And also have a safe space for them to it can either be
Mm-hmm.
chats or you can even organize events so people can ask questions, they can share uh, their experience, if you could actually have a space for them to publish blogs, that would be really fantastic as well. So there's
Right.
various ways that you can make people feel comfortable and sharing their knowledge and their experience.
Right. Exactly. So first of all, it's important for a company to make people feel comfortable out there to actually structure these programs. And the second thing is to actually have guides to onboard the whole thing.